This isn't about the wall. Everybody knows that a wall will work perfectly. In Israel, the wall works 99%. This is only about the Democrats not letting Donald Trump and the Republicans have a win. They may have the 10 Senate votes, but we have the issue, border security. 2020.
If you thought there would be a Christmas truce in the Washington wars, then you were wrong. Christmas is over, New Year's is coming, and the government has already been shut down for a week. And it's all because of the wall.
We have a little bit of a shutdown because we believe in walls and we believe in borders and we believe in barriers. We're going to have a wall. We're going to have safety.
If we have to close down the country over border security, I actually like that in terms of an issue.
Federal workers are furious. They're telling horror stories on social media about a penniless Christmas. They're blaming it all on the man in the White House.
Whenever I talk about my air traffic control husband working without pay on Twitter, all I get is hateful remarks about how he will and won't lose a dime. I know that, but what are we supposed to do about Christmas and bills in the meantime?
Feeling so sad for you. No, not really. You destroyed Christmas for 800,000 employees. No one cares about you.
Well, if my husband who works for the state doesn't get paid, we won't have money to give our elderly cat his insulin shots. So we'd have to put him down.
It seems that the hysteria is not going to end. Trump says the government won't be open for business until he gets funding for his border wall, and the Democrats are still resisting that.
We cannot accept the offer they made of $1 billion slush fund for the president to implement his very wrong immigration policies, so that won't happen.
The Trump temper tantrum may produce a government shutdown. It will not get him his wall.
Moreover, the mainstream media is turning up the heat. During the discussion of the recent death of a 7-year-old migrant girl, MSNBC's got a heart-wrenching clip of Border Patrol agents dumping out water left for undocumented immigrants who illegally crossed the border.
Everyone in the Trump administration has done everything they possibly can to make that trip more dangerous, more deadly. They destroy water supplies that are left in the desert by Samaritans who are doing what Donald Trump's Bible tells them to do.
Yes, that mean-spiritedness is put squarely on the shoulders of Donald Trump, except if you look at the clip, it's from way back in 2011. The Border Patrol agents in that clip were actually accountable to the Obama administration when they took those actions, not to Trump. That fact, however, didn't stop MSNBC from playing the clip somehow as an example of the brutality of the Trump administration.
Saw Border Patrol dumping water that was meant for desperate migrants being dumped out on the ground. This just sort of extravagant cruelty is unusual for any administration, but for this administration, they seem to think it's effective for their base.
And severe dehydration like this cannot be dealt with with just water. And yet they are out there destroying the water supplies that Good Samaritans put out there for people who find themselves in these situations.
There's folks who are inclined to view Trump as this unique evil, and he certainly does a lot of terrible things, including, having ordered children being taken from their parents. But at the same time, people forget how terrible Obama was on immigration. Why wasn't there a scandal again when he deported 2.5 million people? Why wasn't there a scandal when he was instrumental in the coup in Honduras in 2009, which has helped lead to this migration crisis? Obama got a pass on all these issues. And again, a lot of it was because people liked him personally and therefore overlooked all these types of terrible things, whereas when Trump does them, they take notice.
It may be winter, but the heat in Washington over Donald Trump's wall just keeps getting turned up. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.